Hi, my name is Paul and I like to go places. In today's video, we're doing a camping trip. Now, I have no idea how long this video is actually going to end up being, so yeah, I apologize if it's too long, but I'm doing like a 3-day camping trip. It's a long weekend right now, which is unfortunate because I hate doing this sort of thing on a long weekend. But yeah, my birthday is tomorrow, so this is what I do on my birthday. I leave town because I absolutely hate the city I live in and I don't want to be there on my birthday. So I've chosen the top of Thynne mountain because I figured there'd be very little chance of running into anyone else up here, and so far that seems to be the case. Once I hit the forestry road outside of Brookmere, I maybe saw like one other vehicle and a couple dirt bikers, and that was it the entire way up here. So I don't know. I kind of was expecting some more people camping, at least at the wreck site that's on one of the lakes down there, but it looked empty, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, I wanted to camp on the top of this mountain in the past, and I tried to once, but unfortunately my rooftop tent had a mold problem I didn't know about until I opened it. Yeah, so I've ditched the rooftop tent and we're going about it the old-fashioned way. So yeah, and since we are on the top of the mountain, I don't know if I already mentioned this, I mean, it is a bit breezy and chilly here, so I'm gonna do at least one night here, and then tomorrow night I might relocate further down the mountain because there's a spot further down right next to a pond that looks really nice. So yeah, otherwise, if it's good enough tonight and in the day tomorrow where it's not just windy all the time, I might just stay here stay here the whole time. So, but yeah, I gotta set up camp, I guess. All right, so what I've got here is a reasonably flat spot. There's actually a lot of area up here from the road that you come up here to get to the radio antennas. There's like a lot of empty space, but I don't know, I wanted some space that had a really nice view and, I don't know, a few trees around to help with the wind. I mean, that's probably completely pointless, but yeah. I am trying out the awning. This is the Princess Auto awning. Like, I bought it super cheap on sale, and yeah, I rarely use it, so I figure I might as well get it set up here. It is actually raining a little bit right now, and I'm not sure how this thing is going to deal with rain, because I mean, it sags a little bit in the middle there. I suppose I could drop this further down more, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. What we're going with is this Alps mountaineering tent. This is like a small, lightweight 2-person tent. I bought this for hiking purposes, but I never seem to go hiking now that I own a Jeep. So yeah, and let's see. This is just like some sort of cover that goes underneath the tent to protect it, and it should be fine in the rain. I'm hoping it doesn't rain a lot. The forecast said it was going to be, you know, like chance of rain tonight, but then sunny for the next few days, and I'm not sure. There might be a raindrop on my lens right now. Sorry about that if that's the case. But yeah, I'm going to set up the tent pretty much right in here, I think, and once that's done, we're going to look at the hilarious idea that I had for a tent mattress. So yeah. Alright, so I pretty much half-assed the tent, but it's good enough. I think the main parts are pegged down, so if it gets too windy and starts flapping around and it gets a little too annoying, I'll use more pegs, I guess. But so this is the inside of the tent. It's technically a 2-person tent, but it is smaller than I remember. And unfortunately, I already spent a bunch of money on this folding mattress. This I bought to put in the rooftop tent after I dealt with the mold situation, and then I never did. I just basically got tired of trying to deal with that. So I have this mattress I've never used, and I thought to myself, wouldn't it be nice if this fit in the tent, because this is like a memory foam and everything, so nice and comfortable, right? So I don't know if it'll fit. I'm gonna try it, but luckily, since I'm not an idiot, I brought a backup solution. This is like just a standard air mattress type deal, so my family got this for me, and I didn't think I was ever going to use it, but now you never know. I might just have to. All right, you're not going to believe it, but it fits. It basically just fits. So we're right up pretty much at the edge at the top here. There's a little bit more room at the bottom, but the actual shape of the tent, it gets more narrow at the bottom. So, I mean, still this physically fits, but it's not quite perfect due to the tent shape. But I am actually really glad that this worked, because supposedly I'm getting old, and having a nice soft mattress to sleep on might actually be beneficial. So yeah. Well, in my infinite wisdom, I am on the top of a mountain with a lightning storm coming in. Oh yeah, well, it's starting to rain a bit here, and yeah, the storm looks like it's over that way and then blowing in this direction, and yeah, we've had some loud thunder so far, but I don't know. Just kind of seems like it's all over the place. Well, I don't know if you saw that. That was a lightning flash. Super. All right. Yeah, that was loud. Well, I'm probably just going to sit inside and do not much of anything right now, because not much to do. Just hang out, I guess, inside the Jeep until I go to sleep or something. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, I'm not really sure how far away the storm actually is, but yeah, I hear lightning, or I hear thunder coming from all around, so. And it's loud enough. I think the GoPro should probably be able to pick it up. Had I known that this would be the environment that I was going to be camping in, I might have actually considered bringing some of my audio equipment recording, so like I could just do sounds of nature and stuff. Because yeah, like the sound of the storm and the rain, oh, that was pretty bright. So holy shit. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, this would have made some good storm ASMR, you know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just basically gonna. Holy shit, that was bright. Yeah. I don't know why the hell I'm on the top of a mountain right now. Yep. This is pretty bad right now. What the hell? Holy shit. I might have to leave. What the hell? Okay, I'm going to head down to lower terrain at the moment, because I was getting pummeled. There's like snow and hail and whatever on my Jeep. Yeah, it was getting pretty dicey up there, so I left my tent and my dirt bike. I'm going to just basically head down the mountain a little bit. Yeah, okay, my stupid ass GoPro cut out in the middle of my sentence. So yeah, I'm going to basically just head down the mountain a little bit. Wait for this to clear, because it was getting really uncomfortable up at the top there. Yeah, the lightning was all around me, and yeah, I don't want to get hit by lightning today. So yeah, so to kind of highlight the seriousness of the situation is the one only way to get in and out of this area is like starting to flood, like pretty badly. So I'm gonna book it down the mountain and just stay there for a while. I think I'll have to come back and get the rest of my gear at some point whenever this this dies down. But yeah, like I'm basically just driving in tons of mud and water right now, so I better get the hell out of here and come back when it starts to dry up a bit. Well, I've made it back to camp. My poor dirt bike, it's probably got absolutely soaked. Yep. Super. And the tent. See, look at this. Jeez. Oh, man. Yeah, I was not prepared for this to happen. Otherwise, oh, jeez. Otherwise, I probably would have hammered this stuff out a little further away so nothing inside would get wet. Let's see here. Surprisingly, it actually seems dry in here. Huh. Okay. Well, I think we're still a go for the camp. Uh-oh. Jeez. Yeah, anyway. Well, the sun is, I guess, going down. So there's the storm. That just big mess of shit came from over there, right over top, and like I'm standing on like the highest point in this entire area. So when I was watching the lightning, like it was shooting across, like right over me, I was thinking, yeah, I really don't want to be standing on the top of a fucking mountain right now. So yeah, but yeah, everything dried up pretty good on the road already, so yeah, that wasn't too bad. But I'm just going to, I don't know, try and get some of this crap away from the tent here, and see what else we get to tonight. Alright, so it's like 8 o'clock. I'm basically just gonna watch YouTube and enjoy the scenery. And when it's finally completely dark, I think I'll probably head to sleep in the tent. And hopefully it's not too cold. If it is too cold, I mean, I can just hop back in the Jeep where I'm sitting right now, and I'm sure I could manage sleeping in here if I really had to. But yeah, tomorrow I've got a bunch of plans for the dirt bike, so I guess I'll see you in the morning. All right, we made it to the morning. If you're wondering how I slept, it was quite terrible. So the tent situation, the mattress, it feels pretty good. I mean, obviously it was way better than just using the hiking mat that I've previously used. The problem is, like as you can see right now, it's actually a little breezy, but overnight the wind picked up quite a bit, and the sound of the wind along with like the flaps of the tent, because, you know, I didn't really bother staking down every possible angle of it. So that was basically just flapping away in the wind, and it essentially just kept me awake. So at around 2 o'clock in the morning, I said, well, this is hopeless. And I got in the passenger side of the Jeep, and I just kind of like slept there. I put the seat back as far as I could, but I do have like a lot of crap in here. So unfortunately the seat can't recline very much, because I have like my, like I've got a big metal container in there which is bolted in, and it's full of tools and stuff like that. So yeah, the seat only goes back so far. But it wasn't actually too bad. I think I got more sleep sitting in the seat than I did in the tent. So yeah, I technically did complete my camp at the top of Thynne Mountain, and I plan on not doing it again. I'm going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack up my camp. So I got the tent, the dirt bike, and I'm going to head down to lower elevation and find somewhere nice and secluded that I can set up camp again, somewhere where it isn't windy, because it is like a really nice day out. It's probably going to be in like the high 20s, but being on the top of the mountain with this breeze, it is cold. Like, I'm wearing pants and a jacket right now, so I would rather be somewhere a little bit warmer and not have this wind. So yeah, I'm gonna pack everything up here, and then later today I'm hoping to do a dirt bike trip just of the surrounding area and stuff like that, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. So right now I'm basically just cruising around on the logging roads looking for my next camp area. And to give you an idea of where I was, right at the peak of that mountain there, yeah, where those radio towers are. So that's quite a ways up there. So it's much warmer down here, and less windy. I mean, there's a slight breeze as I was coming down, but yeah, most of the area around here doesn't seem windy at all, so I think I'll probably have a little bit more of a pleasant night than when I was on the top of the mountain, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm just scoping out possible places. I went by, there's a lake further up, it's called Andy's Lake, and there's a wreck site on there. I didn't see anyone there last night, but I just drove past it now, and there's people camping in there, so I don't think I'm going to bother. There is another lake that's right next to it, which is right over here. And I mean, this isn't a camping area. This is basically just people have driven in here enough that it's kind of flattened the ground out. I was thinking about maybe doing some sort of setup in here, but as I was walking down here, I was noticing all these, like, I don't know if you'll be able to see them. These little frogs that are like all over the place, and as I'm walking through here, they're all just kind of like moving around. Let me see here. And there's one there. At least I'm assuming they're little frogs. I mean, that's what they look like. And like each step I took, they were just all over the place. So yeah, I don't think I want to try and set up a tent on the ground here. Have frogs hopping at me all night. So yeah, I'm sure I'll find somewhere else though. And it is, like, now that we're down from the mountains, it is a nice sunny day and it is very warm. So yeah. All right, so this is basically where I'm going to set up camp for tonight. This is just like a spur road off of the main logging road. And I mean, honestly, I do miss the view from the top of the mountain, but I think the evening here hopefully is going to be uneventful. There is like a bit of a breeze here, and when I actually set up the tent, which, you know, probably just gonna be over there somewhere, I might do a better job at pegging it down so that like the top of it isn't flapping around in the wind, because that was super annoying. Unfortunately, I still don't have like earplugs or anything I can wear to help fall asleep with the noise of the wind, but I guess we'll see how it goes tonight. But yeah, what I'm going to do right now is go on the dirt bike for a few hours. One of the reasons why I wanted to find a spot like this as opposed to going back up to like the top of the mountain, the trail that's way up there to where I was, it's very rocky, and I actually tried to take the dirt bike out on that trail while I was still up there, and it was just like it wasn't gonna work out. Like, I was almost falling off and the whole thing was sliding around because it's basically just, you know, rocks that you're driving on, which, I mean, for the Jeep it's no problem, but yeah, it wasn't so good for the dirt bike. So just, you know, old logging roads like this is the kind of stuff that I can ride the dirt bike on. So that influenced my choice to just end up right here. So yeah. Well, I went for a bit of a ride, and fortunately it didn't last long because yeah, this wheel is now trashed. It's like broken in there. This shit's here, and the tire is flat again. I pumped it up like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago, and it was pretty much flat right away. So I just kind of had to limp it into the campsite. So yep, still got plenty of daylight though, so I'm probably just going to finish setting up the tent and hang out here and probably head home tomorrow. I was going to do more dirt biking tomorrow, but obviously that's not going to work out, and didn't even touch all my spare gas yet. So I don't know, probably tomorrow after I pack up camp, I might just off-road a little bit or something, just to kill the time and then get back home in the evening. So yeah, oh well. So want to hear something funny? I'm back on the top of the mountain where I camped last night. You might be wondering, what the hell are you doing? So I realized that the spot I was in, you know, like way down in there somewhere, didn't have any cell service, and yeah, I figured without that I wouldn't be able to harass my girlfriend slash future wife. So I came all the way back up here. I mean, partially to enjoy the view, but also so that I could get phone service. So it is windy as hell though. I think what I might do is head a little further down to kind of get out of the wind. I don't think I'm gonna actually set up the tent again though, so I might actually just like sleep in the Jeep again. But yeah, like, I really like this view, and if I'm only spending one more day, or one more night rather, on this camping trip, I might as well have the epic view. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit, and then before I actually try to sleep, I might get out of the wind a little bit further down there. And yeah, then I'll have to go retrieve my dirt bike, because I decided I would actually just ditch it, hide it in the woods, so that I wouldn't have to haul it all the way up here, because I'd have to remove it to get stuff out of the back, and, you know, then put it back on there after, and I don't want to deal with that. So, but yeah, one of the good things about this spot though is there is actually an outhouse up there, so that saves me from having to do other things in the woods. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'll probably just have a quiet night though, and we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. So I actually moved my camp from the top of the mountain just down to where this pond is. I think I've shown this spot before on one of my last videos up here. Basically, I just parked a Jeep there, and there wasn't a flat area where I could have put the tent up, but I had decided to be a little lazy, because I waited until the sun went down to reposition here and sleep here. So I ended up just sleeping in the Jeep. And I guess that answers a curiosity I had about, can you reasonably live in a Jeep TJ? The answer is technically yes, but you really don't want to. So, with the removal of my rooftop tent, I do really like the rooftop tent idea. In time, I might get a different kind, one that's, not a metal construction, one that's, not going to like have a lot of condensation and moisture when the seasons change, because I have to park outside. But for now, I'm just using, my hiking tent, and the thought did cross my mind about taking the passenger side area and like flattening that out to make some sort of bed. But even the way it is now, it was still difficult fitting all of my required cargo in there. So, like, yeah, these things are so damn small. Physically, I'm sure if I flattened out the seat, I could probably, lie down in there and have enough room. But then I wouldn't really be able to fit anything else. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to bother trying to experiment with that further. I think if, worst comes to worst, I can just do what I did now and lean the passenger seat back as far as I can and just sleep in there. And it sucks, but it's not terrible. I mean, I would have had a better night in the tent probably, but yeah. It did get a little bit chilly last night. So, I mean, it was reasonably warm in the Jeep, and I was also in a sleeping bag, like using it kind of as a blanket, so. But yeah, I think this is pretty much going to wrap up the video. What I'm going to do is maybe head back to the top there, see if I can get some drone footage of the area, because it is really nice here. And then I'm going to make my way back home, but because it is right in the middle of a long weekend as well, I don't really want to be in like peak traffic, so I'll probably gas up at Merritt, do some more off-roading wherever, and then get back to Kelowna in the evening. I was thinking about returning Monday, but because I did break my dirt bike, I won't be riding that today, so there's really nothing else I have planned. So when I'm done here, I have to go pick up the dirt bike because I stashed it at the last place I was going to camp at, but left. I kind of like hid it in the woods there because I didn't want to haul it all the way up the mountain here. And yeah, so once I pick that up, I'll be heading home. And yeah, so I think this is probably going to wrap up this video. I'll put some video clips after this of whatever else I capture between now and when I get home. So yeah, I guess all in all, it was a interesting weekend. I still had fun despite all the the incidents that happened, like that storm and breaking my damn bike. But whatever. Thanks for watching.